How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the 100th episode of the Ledger Live webcast. I am more excited about this show than I think any of the other shows we've done, not just because of the milestone that we're celebrating here for the webcast, but because this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pork Roll Show. You know, Southerners have their grits, New Englanders have their pancakes and pure maple syrup, but in New Jersey, here, we are fueled on pork roll. You know, holidays are coming, and a lot of people who moved out of the area are going to be getting off planes, and you know what the first thing they're going to do? They're going to sit down and try to get themselves some pork roll. This is the story of a people and their beloved breakfast meat. Roll it. At breakfast time at the diners and luncheonettes across New Jersey, Taylor ham, or pork roll, is king.
Taylor ham and cheese sandwich.
See that? Nice, huh?
But the handful of Trenton-based companies that make this stuff only distribute it in New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. Outside of this region, it's almost impossible to find. Enter Patty Weaver and Donna Beers. They're the co-owners of Pork Roll Express, a company that every year wraps, packs, and ships thousands of pounds of pork roll to expatriates of Taylor Ham Nation living across the lower 48 states.
Her son is in the service. My son moved out to Colorado. And when my son, he lived on pork roll, morning, noon, and night. So when he got out there, I kept getting these calls. Mom, I can't find the Taylor ham anywhere. They don't know what it is. And, oh, God. He said to me, she says, that's strange. She said, my son was saying that he can't find it in North Carolina. Yeah, I said, we ought to get on the internet and start selling this stuff.
For funerals, for christenings, last death wishes, that's what they wanted, was a sandwich. We had one guy in
Was that Texas?
Texas that the woman ordered,
And we shipped it overnight.
and we shipped it overnight to her. And he was on a, I don't know how they did it, he was on a feeding tube, but they asked him what he wanted. He said he wanted a Taylor ham sandwich. We never heard back from them. We know they got it. So I'm assuming, she said they didn't think he was, that was like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and they didn't expect him to last through the weekend.
We're sending this one to Bob Bickler, a New Jersey native who moved to Winooki, Wisconsin, land of the bratwurst. Brats are great, but they're no substitute for Jersey pork roll. All right, I'm here in the Star Ledger test kitchen with Pete Genovese. He is a Star Ledger writer and the captain of the Munchmobile. Pete, I think there's probably nobody who knows more about pork roll and has eaten pork roll and Taylor ham in more places than yourself.
Well, okay. I mean, there's nothing like pork products in the morning. The smell of pork products in the morning.
Tell us about pork roll. Where is it made? How, what's the deal?
Well, I mean, pork roll, you really could argue it's New Jersey's breakfast sandwich. There's really nothing else that comes close. Bacon and egg sandwich with pork rolls. Taylor ham, everyone calls it Taylor ham, even though technically it has to be Taylor ham to be.
Right.
Taylor ham.
Now it's made in Trenton, right?
Made in Trenton. Two major producers of pork roll, Case and Taylor, from my hometown. So I'm proud of that. And a lot of people, I mean, it smells good, tastes great. If people knew where exactly it came from, maybe they would have a different opinion.
Now that's interesting. Now you've tried to do some reporting, and other reporters have tried to kind of get inside the pork roll operation and the Taylor ham. Small family-owned companies kind of don't want to.
One hung up on me, and the other I finally actually ended up talking to the great-granddaughter of Case.
And they don't give tours.
They don't give tours. They don't tell. Forget about asking numbers, how much they make. Forget. It's a pork roll's a.
I mean, that stuff sells itself.
Secret. Yeah.
In a way, it's like it sells itself. Why should they return my phone calls? Why do they need They don't need the publicity. They don't need the PR.
A little publicity every once in a while, but I got the great-granddaughter who's good. But there are other pork roll makers. But the great thing is, it's a Jersey thing. New York City, you can find it, but Pennsylvania, forget about it. And anywhere else, pork roll doesn't exist. Practically, mail order. But New Jersey, somebody living in California, they have pork roll fix. You can call somebody up. A couple ladies in Port Murray.
Pork Roll Express. We just showed them in the video.
Sure. Yeah, but otherwise, it's an amazing. It's New Jersey's culinary claim to fame. One of them, anyway.
And speaking of pork roll,
Italian hot dog.
Speaking of Pork Roll Express, we have the second half of the video. We sent a package out to the Bickler family, Winooki, Wisconsin, dying for some pork roll. Check out what happens. This is Winooki, Wisconsin, snow-covered, frigid, but a barren desert when it comes to pork roll. And this is the home of Bob Bickler, a former New Jerseyan desperate for a fix. That looks like a lot of pork roll.
God bless the USA. Pork Roll Express.
Sweet.
Port
All
Murray,
right.
New Jersey. 3 pounds of pork roll.
Sweet.
Pork
Nice,
roll, pork
nice,
roll.
nice.
Let's watch the dancing.
It's real Taylor
pork
ham
roll.
too.
But hey,
That's a
you're not in
decent size.
Jersey anymore.
No.
Am I
We're
the
still
only
in
one with a New
Wisconsin.
Jersey?
Pork roll. So come on, time to get up and have some pork roll.
Okay.
Aren't you excited?
Some people don't call it pork roll. A lot of people call it Taylor ham, which is the brand name. And they get upset if you call it pork roll and they think it's Taylor ham, and Taylor ham and they think it's pork roll. And I don't know. To me, it's good. Who cares what you call it? Call it mud. I don't know.
Just eat it.
Yeah. See, most people from Wisconsin think this belly is built from beer and brats and cheese. No, it's built from pork roll.
900 miles from Trenton, the Bicklers sit down to a classic Jersey breakfast.
Last piece is left. Who's gonna get it? Me? No, no, no,
Not
no,
me.
no,
Me.
no,
No,
no, no.
Not me. Mine. Oh. Yeah.
The 14-year-old gets the bigger piece. And it's gone. Oh, no, it's not gone.
Save this for next year.
Wow, I actually get a little teary-eyed watching that guy. Watching Bob.
Sure it's not the
Bickler eat.
smoke?
All right, that wraps up Ledger Live, our 100th episode. 100 more coming your way. I want to thank the Bicklers out in Winooki, Wisconsin. All right, Pete Genovese.
Thanks for having me.
Let's
Thanks
do
for
it.
breakfast.
All right.
I think you really should. I think a future as a diner cook.
Maybe. The way
Yeah.
the newspaper industry's going. All right, Jersey. Take it easy.
Pork roll. Oh.